Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 6 begins with a scene at the gate. Hunter Cha Hae-In stands outside, wondering to herself, he's just an E-rank hunter. Why did he go into an A-rank gate as a porter? Is he just trying to throw his life away? Lost in thought, she's approached by the mining team leader, who asks if there's any issue inside the gate. Cha says she just needs to enter for her own reasons and asks if they have a weapon. All they have is a mining axe, which she considers pointless but takes anyway, since going in empty-handed would be riskier. Inside the gate, a terrifying army of high orcs is banging their weapons on the ground. They're extremely dangerous. If they break out of the gate, the whole city could be destroyed, especially with their king and 4 deadly generals standing guard. Ki-hoon and his team know the only way out is to defeat the boss and close the gate. But Kargalgan taunts, "Humans, are you afraid of me?" He unleashes a frightening aura. Kargalgan is the High Orc King. Ki-hoon asks why they were brought here, and Kargalgan says he simply wants some entertainment. He'll toy with them in front of his army, then kill everyone. Ki-hoon tries to rally his squad to attack, but no one follows. Everyone is paralyzed in fear. These same people never hesitated to jump in before, but now they can't even move. Alone, Ki-hoon charges, but Kargalgan summons his Hymn of Protection shield, easily deflecting Ki-hoon's attack. Then, with gravity magic, Kargalgan repeatedly slams him around like a toy. Just as Ki-hoon is about to be finished off, Jin-woo appears, saving his captain. Jin-woo apologizes for getting involved in a hunter operation, but says the entire assault team is now in grave danger. Kargalgan's general is about to attack, but Jin-woo stops him with a single hand, tossing him aside effortlessly. Jin-woo asks if he can handle the rest of the magic beasts. Ki-hoon pleads with him to do so. Realizing Jin-woo's insane strength, Kargalgan accepts it's a fair fight now. Jin-woo summons his shadow army. Without even needing to call them, they appear. But Kargalgan's army is massive, so Jin-woo declares, "I'll defeat you, no matter how difficult the match." Meanwhile, outside the gate, the mining team sees the survey team arrive. Woo Jinchul wonders why Jin-woo, a newly minted S-rank, is in there pretending to be a miner for days. He hears Jin-woo entered the gate today, and the nervous miner Jin-woo glared at earlier confirms he always felt something was off. Woo Jinchul ponders why Jin-woo, now a top hunter, would risk such moves. They have his every action under surveillance. The mining team leader asks what's wrong, but Jinchul simply says, "Watch the news tomorrow." Elsewhere inside the gate, Cha Hae-In is getting anxious. She senses a dangerous, overwhelming aura, far stronger than anything Ki-hoon's team should be able to defeat. Sure enough, when she finds dead high orcs, she realizes something isn't right. The magical presence is so fierce that she can't imagine Ki-hoon's group surviving, so she rushes to help. Back in the fray, Jin-woo uses his Monarch's domain skill, earned after reaching level 70 in the Demon Castle, forming a powerful aura field that massively buffs all nearby shadows. The enemy mages are stunned. They could only bring in 2 people, but Jin-woo wields a small army as strong as B-rank hunters. He realizes that although his shadows are strong, a high orc usually kills a shadow after 3 or 4 hits, so he'll need to help thin the numbers himself. Kargalgan unleashes his Hymn of the Fire Dragon, devastating Jin-woo's army with flames. Kargalgan mocks Jin-woo's soldiers as mere puppets, but Jin-woo retorts, "My soldiers can rise again and again. How long can you last?" Soon, Kargalgan creates another shield and slams rocks on Jin-woo's forces with gravity magic, then unleashes more fire to wipe out many soldiers. Outside, the survey team realizes there's been a huge mistake. This gate isn't just A rank, it's near S rank, and almost powerful enough to be classified as S. They plan to call in the White Tiger and Fiend guilds for immediate backup if necessary. Back inside, Kargalgan boasts that Jin-woo's magical power must soon run out. Jin-woo drinks a potion and smirks, "Now, watch true necromancy." Kargalgan is terrified, wondering if Jin-woo is a lord, and if so, what business a lord would have appearing in this world, especially since all he's ever known is the command to kill humans. He orders his generals to go all out and kill every human in sight. Choi Jong-in gets word that the gate is nearly S-rank and that Sung Jinwoo's team is in immense danger. If the gate breaks, it could be as catastrophic as Jeju Island, so all major hunter guilds are put on alert. Back at the fight, Jinwoo's army pushes Kargalgan's back. The High Orc uses spells like Hymn of Agony, Blindness, and Slumber, But Jin-woo is totally immune to poison and curses. A notification appears confirming this. Jin-woo then smashes Kargalgan's shield with his rare orb, breaking both the shield and Kargalgan's skull mask. Hae-In arrives, shocked by the scale of Jinwoo's army, as are the rest of Ki-hoon's team. They explain the captain is safe and try to make sense of the chaos. Furious, Kargalgan transforms and attacks Jin-woo with fire dragons and other monstrous spells. The chaos is so intense, some of his own army is hit, but Jin-woo manages to attack Kargalgan's eyes and holds his own. Woo arrives on the battlefield. Hae-In learns Woo knew of Jinwoo's strength long before she discovered it. In the end, Jin-woo defeats Kargalgan and is able to use shadow extraction to add him as a new elite knight, though he forgets his real name and simply calls him Tusk. As he's wrapping up, he sees Woo Jin-chul arrive, surprised he didn't even notice him enter amid the chaos. Ki-hoon's team asks why someone so strong would pretend to be a porter, but before Jin-woo can answer, the survey team steps in and reveals Jin-woo is S-rank hunter Sung Jinwoo. They tell everyone to keep things secret for now. Ki-hoon thanks Jin-woo for saving them, and everyone bows in gratitude. As Jin-woo leaves, Hae-In tries to approach him, but one of the mages teases her for still holding the miner's axe. She feels embarrassed, worried if Jin-woo thought she seemed strange. Elsewhere, Choi Jong-in debriefs Ki-hoon, noting that Jin-woo helped his guild just after assisting White Tiger Guild and has demonstrated never-before-seen summoning powers and speed. Choi wonders if his ultimate hunter title still means anything next to someone like Jin-woo. At the cafe, Jin-woo debriefs with Yoo Jin-ho about the guild and his recent choices. Meanwhile, several reporters are standing outside the Hunters Association building. They're all discussing Lee Min-sung's recent awakening. Min-sung is in a nearby vehicle. He's reflecting on the current situation. The episode ends with him looking at the reporters.